there everyone, welcome back to another episode of All Roads Lead to Rome. This is Dodgy Gamer, and this is it folks, this is it. It seems like we've just arrived in Italy. We took that job to Torino, then the last episode was Torino to Livorno, and this time we've got the job. We're heading to Rome, finally. I've got a delivery of scooters to make. It's very typically Italian, this job. I've got scooters to deliver, and I'm here in front of this building painted in the colours of the Italian flag. Looks lovely. But yeah, this was the best job available. Any other job available would have involved going back north, going to Milan, going to Genova, going to Parma. They were all taking me in the wrong direction. The only job heading south was to Rome, so we're just going to get straight into it. So here we go. We wanted to make it to Rome in this series, and we are going to complete it. We've got a 5-hour journey, so it's going to take a bit of time, but that's fine. We'll just savor it, we'll enjoy it, and then we'll have a little holiday in Rome. Nice place to spend Christmas, I'm sure. So here we go, pulling out onto the road, and let me just get my sat-nav set up as I like it. Oh, no, I think it just zoomed out a bit more than normal. Okay, no problem. Excuse me, it's a beautiful sunny day. Okay, I see we're still coming out of some kind of industrial park, I think. Okay, oops, better keep an eye on those mirrors there. And here we go, we're hitting the road again with my delivery of scooters. Not that you can tell it's scooters because it's in a container, but never mind. Go, no idiots on the roundabouts today. Have had some trouble with that in the European version of these truck simulator games. People just pull out onto the roundabouts, but I suppose that's realistic. It happens to me in real life as well. Okay, there we go, another roundabout. Ooh, Florence. We should visit Florence. So I'm thinking, I said, yeah, I've called this All Roads Lead to Rome, so we are literally now on the road to Rome. As we see, nice sign coming up here. Roma. Lovely stuff. So, I'm thinking to keep with, exploring this newest part of the game, Italy. I'm going to stick with Italy for my next several jobs until we've built up a decent amount of money to return to the UK and buy a brand spanking new truck. Might take on some of those new special transport jobs, but I'll keep that as a separate series of videos. Yeah, because I think the special transport jobs are fun. I've only done a few so far. A couple of episodes I've put up on the channel already, so please check those out. Links in the description below. But yeah, I haven't tried out every single cargo. I've done a boat, I've done this huge, what is it, industrial condenser or compressor or something like that, and a silo as well. But haven't done any of the really wide ones yet. There's something called the high-tech part, which is basically circular, and it's about, well, it's a good couple of meters either side. Whoa. Whoa, an idiot. Had my indicator on and everything. If I knew Italian, I would swear at you in Italian. Never mind. I would like to learn Italian. I should expand my knowledge of foreign languages. Okay, cruise control time. And let's see what this road into the heart of Italy, or down to the Eternal City, let's see what it's like. Hopefully we'll get a nice view of the city. We'll get to see some landmarks on the way in. Sometimes, like with Livorno there, we just saw the industrial estates and that was about it. It's always nice to see a bit of the city. Like when we started our first job from one Italian city to another in Torino. We got some nice landmark buildings in the background there. I see, it's out here in the countryside where you really get that feeling that you're in Italy. And even the sky, I've noticed, like when we started out this series of videos in the UK and then in Belgium and so on, there was the cloud cover was much thicker, but here you kind of got a clear blue sky, fewer clouds around. There's those little touches that make the difference. I mentioned in my previous video about some of the writing work I do. A lot of it connected to gaming, also wrestling. I do some reviews there. kayfabetoday.com is the website I do my wrestling stuff for. You should check that out if you're a grappling fan. But yeah, I'm thinking of researching an article into these truck simulator games and what makes them so popular. I mean, Euro Truck Simulator, in terms of user reviews, it's one of the highest rated games on Steam. It's always, any time I've checked it out over the last 3 or 4 years, it's always been listed as overwhelmingly positive. And it seems strange, you know, and I try to explain this game to people. But yeah, you drive trucks, you make deliveries, and that's it. And, people just don't get it, but then when they see it and they play it, then they get it, and they get hooked on it as well. So it's just interesting, like, why is that the case? Especially when, all the stereotypes about video games are about shooters and FPS games and all these things in some kind of combat scenario or so on, and just for this kind of driving simulator to exist and be so popular, it's interesting. So I'm thinking of researching an article into that. Like, I've got my own ideas about why the game's so popular, but those are my ideas. Other people might have different ideas. So if you are interested in lending a choice quote or two to that article, if you can sum up why you're into European Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator, what it is about these games that appeals to you, then please drop me a comment, and yeah, I'll see about including some of those in the article. Okay, let's get a bit of straight road coming up. We'll switch to the external view. Okay, got a little bend there. Started to drift over the lanes, but and just as I was talking about the clouds being different to England, here we got thicker cloud cover coming up ahead. Well, maybe we'll get some rain. We do like the rain in the game. Okay, better slow down. What's going on here? Are we just approaching? Everyone seems to be shifting out of this lane. Okay, there is an arrow telling me to do the same. And road signs to that effect too, so let this car go past. Ooh, looked for a second like that yellow car there wasn't keen on letting me go. But I forced their hand a little bit. And whoever that AI driver is now stuck between two trucks. Okay, so down to a single lane road here, that's interesting. And no overtaking sign, very helpful. Ooh, a river here. Could this be the famed Rubicon River? Probably not, but I'll say it anyway. The die is cast. Veni vidi vici. I forget what the die is cast was in it in Latin. Veni vidi vici, of course, I came, I saw, I conquered, but yeah, but I think old Caesar did actually say the die is cast as he crossed the river, and Veni vidi vici came later. But I forget, Latin is probably something like Dius est castius or something like that. Okay, we're in farming country. Oh, nice. Oh, sorry, that's my engine making weird noises as I randomly press the accelerator, but a nice looking Italian small town there. Okay, let's put our eyes back on the road in front of us. Okay, I think we have a toll station, a toll booth coming up. Ah, Lazio! Always makes me think of Paul Gascoigne and James Richardson. It's Lazio. Is it just me? Or are there more toll booths in the Italia DLC than in the other parts of the game? I assume, of course, this is reflecting real life. Maybe I just haven't explored the other countries enough. Okay, so we're getting close. Only 73 miles to go, and then the road to Rome is complete. Oh, you're pulling in front of me, are you? Mr. Tanker? Area Tanker? Well, I guess there's not much I can do about that. So, I yield to you, sir. I yield. This time. And I'm gonna cheekily overtake you. Look at that acceleration. But I chickened out of watching it for longer because I could see the turning coming up. Okay, let's get back to legal speed levels. Should not be bothering with the service station today, thank you very much. Well, I guess the next kind of urban area we're going to come to will be Rome. Now, that's interesting. 50 miles to go, just over. But an hour and 20 minutes, although we're doing 50 miles per hour. So, I'm guessing as we get closer to Rome, the speed limit's going to drop. So hopefully we'll actually get to see Rome, and it won't just be that the drop-off point is somewhere within the vicinity of Rome. So it would be a bit of an anticlimax to the series, especially as I don't have my own truck. If I had my own truck, I could just then go off and drive into Rome, see what it looks like, but I don't have that option at the moment. Oh, whoops, almost looked for a second like I was going to take that turning. Okay, so our toll station, Altstazione, is coming up. I'll let my employers pay this one, as per usual. Okay, let's slow things down. I'm assuming these blue lines are for heavy vehicles. Maybe not. €13, not bad. Paid by my employer as well. Okay, keeping an eye on that mirror. Don't see anything. Doesn't mean there's nothing there, of course. I've learnt that the hard way. So Roma, and we see Napoli appearing on the signs now as well. Lovely stuff. And we're kind of getting into that late afternoon sunshine now. Oh, whoopsie doopsie. That was not good. Oops. Oh dear, I thought I'd gotten away with that then. Must have no damage. Wow, what? The transport gods smile upon me kindly, I think. That was totally my fault. I was in the wrong lane. Just quickly tried to move over. Car smashed into my trailer, but no damage and no fine, interestingly enough. Okay. We'll take it. Got away with that one. Probably want to pull over a bit here once, you know, let that car go. So I see there Roma Sud, the other one's going off to, oh, that sounds like the Serie A table. Napoli, Ancona, Pescara. Probably been playing too much Football Manager over the years. Okay, South Rome. Okay, so I think I'm going to slow down here just so we can have a bit of a look around. I can see a few things over there in the distance. Behind these trees, but the red flag's coming up, so let's out there, come on. Show us a bit of Rome. We're still out in the country, aren't we? Okay, well, Roma is written on the sat-nav. Roma discovered. Alright. Okay, we've just passed the sign for Rome. The roads have led us here. All roads lead to Rome. What about the roads in Rome? Oops. Okay, after that accident on the highway, I'm now running over the curb at the roundabout. Okay, we're into the Zona Industrial. Okay, so this is Rome, is it? A nondescript industrial zone. Okay, maybe, I'm sure there's a bit more to it. Let me just check. So we're at 6 PM. My delivery's expected by 11. What do you say, everyone? we just take the long way round? We don't have to go and park immediately, do we? We got plenty of time. So let's just go and see what's at the end of this street. And look, there's a grey box with a question mark there, so something to discover. A recruitment agency, I think. Maybe a truck dealer as well. So we can come and buy the finest Italian trucks. Ooh, yeah, watch out for those parked cars there. Okay, we've got an Iveco dealer here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Iveco truck dealer discovered. Fantastic. That's one of the reasons we took the long way around. And just round the corner here. Let's see. No way through there. Not for me anyway. Reset the cam. Okay, we're in a bit of an industrial zone, I think. Let's take a drive up to that next question mark box, I think. And then I'll concede and go and finish my delivery. It's going to be dark soon anyway. A recruitment agency. Never mind. I'm a long way off hiring other drivers. Okay, well. Oh. Let that car go past. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. All roads have indeed led us to Rome. Here we are. We made it. The Eternal City. We haven't earned anywhere near enough to get our own truck yet, but we've made a decent dent. The payout for this job's going to put me over 50,000 euros. Okay, let's see where the entrance is. I'm going to return to the cab view. Here we go. They're probably expecting me to come from the other direction. Maybe this will work out better though. And there it is. In we go. Should I celebrate by just parking quickly? Nice quick safe park, and then I'll head into downtown Rome, do some sightseeing, and go and grab a slice of pizza. Okay, that's nice and easy. And there you go. There you have it. This is Rome. Believe me, this is Rome, my sat-nav told me. Outside this warehouse, with all the AC units buzzing away, here we are in Rome. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me again soon for more Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator journeys. So I'm Dodgy Gamer. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.